judging the part of you that is judging to make it change is not working, right? A lot of people come to me and tell me that they're trying to stop judging, whether it is themselves first and then others too. But what they don't realize, what they're doing is exactly reinforcing the same behavior that they want to change. Because when you judge the part of you judging to stop judging, what you're doing is reinforcing it. It's like me slapping my kid to teach him that it's not okay to hit his brother. It makes no sense, but most people do this because they were told that that's how they have to do it. I have heard many gurus out there that they teach to put a name to the inner critic, to the judge, and then when it comes out, just call him names and say, hey, get out of here, get lost, I don't want you anymore. That is judgment. So you are rejecting or judging the part of you that is judging to teach it not to judge. So I want to share something with you that changed my world forever and has changed thousands of lives around the world that have applied this. If we understand that the inner critic or the judgment is a part of us that learned that behavior in an attempt to seek for love, because there's two main human drivers, seeking for love or numbing the pain of the lack of love. So judge was created as an attempt to try not to make mistakes, to try to fit in, to try not to be rejected again or judged. Because when you were judged as a kid, you changed, you adapted to try to stop being judged. So now you've learned that judgment can help you stop feeling pain. But you haven't checked that if it later continue working like that, because most people that use judgment, they don't change, they get stuck, and they create more pain, more of what they don't want. So one of the things that I teach, and it's going to sound weird, but is unconditional love, loving and accepting the part of you that has created the judgment, because in the first place, it created the judgment out of a lack of love. Yes, the lack of love created the parts of you that are doing these behaviors that you're so much trying to change. So the more you try to force yourself to change, judge yourself to change, what you're doing is creating more of what you don't want, because that is a lack of love. If the mind is seeking for love or numbing the pain of the lack of love, what it is needing is love. Focus on loving and accepting the parts of you behind those behaviors, and I guarantee that if you truly practice and feel it, your life will transform. If you want to know more, write the word free, and I'll share free training with more insight and tools on how the mind works and how to start making deep changes.